Hello again, everyone. Another year seven. What are you doing? Interview. And my guest is a returning guest from a couple of years ago, Niraha Ganesh. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Ambassador. A pleasure to be on your events and so glad to be coming back on this one.
Yeah, me too. We've had some fun in the past, and I thought I'd reach out and get an update on some of the things that you're working with LinkedIn and stuff like that. So here comes the famous question, ladies and gentlemen. Niraha Ganesh, what are you doing?
Thank you for the question. And as you already said, this is the second time I am on your What Are You Doing podcast. Incredible growth for you, Ambassador Terry, in the last 2 years. And I'm pleased to say for me too. Back then, 2 years ago, I spoke about my passion to bring about a positive mindset shift with every interaction that I have with women and students. This passion took me to many corporates and women centric platforms, especially with my signature programs on networking, storytelling, and then personal branding. I also started getting requests to conduct a lot of personal branding programs, open programs, the B2C that we say, not for corporates. And I did it. And what I realized was that people would attend the program, but I didn't see them showing themselves up on LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is not equal to branding, and branding is not equal to LinkedIn, but it definitely is a platform that amplifies one's brand presence. And so I started asking people as to why they were hesitating to be on LinkedIn, though they realized it was important to build their personal brand. And what I heard was they say fear of judgment, fear of a negative comment to some of their posts, fear of who will read their content, as there is so much content out there, especially in today's day and age of AI, artificial intelligence. Why would somebody's genuine writing cut through? So I realized that I had to bring about a mindset shift, and no workshops could do this. So I started a 7 day, completely virtual LinkedIn writing mindset challenge. It was different to any other LinkedIn writing programs because it was not about writing. They know to write. What they needed help was to shift the mindset of this fear, to understand for themselves why they want to be on LinkedIn and who their target audience would be. Once that was clear, all fears disappear because their why propels them to show up, and they only need to care about their target audience feedback and not the rest of the world. And I started it last September, September 2025. It was a hit. The first cohort was for 7 days, and people started asking me for more. So I expanded it to 2 weeks, 14 days, because people said they need a little more time. And I'm pleased to say I'm running the seventh cohort now. Each cohort has round about 20 participants, extremely diverse. They come from corporates, they're entrepreneurs across industries, genders, age groups. In fact, I have a school going student now in my cohort, people who've taken a career break, the ones who want to pivot in their career. This has helped me build a community, which I call Neerspires, Neerja Inspires short form. And I continue to offer other programs and events to further help build their mindsets. Like the last event that I did was on time management, and the next one that I'm working on is on menopause. I hope to be able to secure a spot with some leader from LinkedIn and explain this mindset shift that people have had and get LinkedIn to host an event at their office for my community members. Now, you may ask me what keeps me going with this. The feedback of this kind, and let me read it out for you. This person said, I came here thinking I want to make a brand for me, and I went back with a brand new me. Watch out for the next cohort. This is what I've been busy doing.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, she is hot, right? So here's the information down in the comments. And we look forward to seeing that out on LinkedIn. Thank you so much for doing this with me and coming back on Niraha. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your weekly visits to my posts and these lives now. Thank you very, very much. That's it for now.